When the sky brushed her shoulder. They set out on a hike, not for the first time, but for the first time together. He walked just behind her, eyes keen and watchful, tracing every step she took. His feet found sure footing over the stones, but his gaze never left her, as if afraid to miss the slightest sign of weariness or discomfort. The morning air was crisp and fresh, as if nature itself was preparing them for the journey ahead. Mist gently wrapped the treetops, and dew sparkled on leaves and shoots like tiny diamonds in the first rays of sunlight. She was quiet, focused, her back straight despite the heavy backpack pressing on her shoulders. Each step crushed the damp grass beneath her feet, filling the air with scents of earth, pine, and subtle floral whispers awakening with the dawn. The wind playfully tossed her hair across her face, yet she never looked away, eyes fixed ahead, where mountains seemed to merge with the sky. Their breaths mingled with the rustling grass and whispering leaves. Far off, a nightingale sang, its pure melodic note weaving a subtle magic into the air. She recalled a time when such journeys were but dreams. "How good it is that you are near," she whispered to herself. He lifted his gaze as if hearing her unspoken words. From his pack, he drew a bottle of water and handed it to her. She smiled gratefully. "Do you feel how this mountain breathes?" he asked softly. "Yes, as if it breathes with us," she replied, inhaling the pine-scented air. At the pass, where village and city noises faded into silence, where pines stood like guardians of stillness, they paused. They kindled a fire, its crackling warmth spilling softly into the cool air. They brewed tea in a weathered metal pot, its surface worn by countless journeys. Her fingers trembled in the cold. Wordlessly, he passed her a thermos. "This reminds me of childhood," she whispered, gazing into the swirling steam. "Was it peaceful here then?" he asked gently. "Yes, but I never imagined I'd return, not alone." The silence settled again, scented with smoke, embers, and a tender ache. Beneath the open sky, wrapped in sleeping bags, stars drew close, and thoughts grew clear. "I never thought I could feel so safe," she confessed. "Nor I," he answered softly. "Now I know what truly matters." The morning greeted them with birdsong. They climbed higher, where cliffs stood silent, and the quiet spoke louder than any city's roar. She paused often, touching moss and grass, trying to imprint every texture into memory. At the summit, where sky brushed her shoulder, she whispered, "I'm leaving a piece of myself here." He embraced her, his hand warm and steady. "And I already have." On the return path, she walked ahead, he followed behind. Yet between them now stretched an invisible thread, not a promise, nor a confession, simply warmth. They stopped by a wild raspberry bush. She offered him a handful. "Try them. They're real, born from the mountain." "These little joys make this journey unforgettable," he smiled. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Sometimes it feels like we could fly too, if only we believe, she said softly. With you, I'm ready for the highest peaks, he answered. In her eyes, he saw a new light. Above them, a hawk soared, wings wide in majestic arcs. Raindrops began to tap on branches. They sheltered beneath a fir tree. She draped her raincoat over him. Stay dry, please, or we'll catch cold. Their fingers intertwined. Even the rain feels like a friend now, he whispered. He led her to a mountain lake, shimmering like a mirror beneath the blue sky. She dipped her hands into the cool water. This place feels like magic. Here, I'm truly myself. I want to keep this magic within us, he said. By the fire in their evening camp, stars flickered like distant beacons in the dark. This was a feast for the soul. The best part is that you're here. I never thought a simple hike could become the start of something more. Maybe this is our story. The night brought rain, soft and persistent, but dawn came fresh and clear. They rose with renewed spirits and ventured forth. At the cliff's edge, he said, "Let's remember this moment. It's already forever in my heart." Their hike had ended, but something new had begun. Beneath the sky that brushed her shoulder, they had found each other. The end. Or perhaps just